Welcome back. Let's focus on earnings corner now. And global IT major Cognizant came out with its third quarter numbers that were actually far ahead of street estimates and peers as well. Revenues rising 7.8% quarter on quarter to around $1.6 billion. Profits shooting up 9%. The company has also upped its fiscal 11 guidance. Let's go across to Kritika, who has all the highlights with us. So Kritika, quite a stellar quarter despite the overall global economic slowdown.
Absolutely, and I think it's the third or fourth time in a row that Cognizant has beaten street estimates. So on the revenue front, the number was really excellent because Cognizant had guided around 5.7% growth last quarter. Analysts were expecting them to beat it by around 6.7%, but they've clocked in a growth of around 7.8%, much higher than what was being estimated. PAT is again much higher than they expected, around 7.3 to 7.4%. PAT has come at a growth of around 9.2%. Margins are also quite significant. This is relatively a tepid quarter if you look at the margins. So margins have come in at around 19.8% in non-GAAP terms versus 18.2%. In GAAP terms, however, it's tepid at around 20.2% versus 20% last quarter. We haven't really factored in the benefit of the rupee depreciation since Cognizant hedges around 50 to 60% of its revenues, and they are hedged for around 2 to 3 years. So we need to really take into account the exact amount of benefit that they have factored into the margin from rupee depreciation, which we will get only from the management. Aside from that, overall, the important point to note is that they have upped their guidance. So earlier they were expecting the fiscal 2011 guidance to come in at around $6.06 billion. So they have upped this to around $6.11 billion, much significant, pretty much indicating that they are expecting a good run going forward as well. Q4 numbers are expected to grow by around 3.7%, so the run should really continue. Next quarter is a seasonally tepid quarter for most IT companies, so let's see if this run really continues. But by the looks of it, Alan, they have, and also to note really, they have exceeded in terms of incremental revenues all its peers. They have come in terms of incremental revenues, they have come in at around $116 million versus TCS is $113 million, and again around $75 and $76 million for Infosys and TCS. So good run, definitely.
Right, so Cognizant on the top of the list as far as the big four goes with regards to incremental revenue. Thanks so much for that, Kritika. Stellar quarter for Cognizant over there.